So we decided to do this month's video on the road, since road tripping is a lot of what we did, and the last one was at a show. This is our last day. Right now we're in we're in Montana, heading towards Billing on I-90. And this is the last day of our trip out to Geek Girl Con, which was part vacation too. So we've been driving since, 10 yesterday? We did stop and sleep in the middle, and we're hoping to get home by tonight. So we're going to go ahead and answer first Amanda Autoby's question, and then we decided to ask each other a couple questions kind of based off that question. So we're going to go start with hers, go around and answer that, and then we each came up with a question of our own around kind of the same subject matter to ask each other.
All right, so question 1 from Amanda is there a TV show premise you haven't seen yet that you would like to, or is there one that you have seen that you want more of?
Oh man. I think one of my big ones is, I'm very into representation, and I love that we're getting a lot more representation, but I would like to see it moving away from here's a gay movie, here's a black movie, to here's an adventure movie that happens to have
those people in.
Yeah, that has a queer lead, that has an Asian lead, that it's not this is the gay movie, this is the black comedy, where it's just, people are
Movies
people.
about people?
Yeah. What about you, baby?
I would really like to see more deconstructed sort of plot lines, things that don't follow typical linear paths. I feel like you can get into some really interesting things. They say that every story's been told, so now we have to find new ways to tell those stories. And I think that would be a good way to kind of take something that maybe we know and make it completely new and completely different.
I also really love the idea of as we're getting more involved in different sorts of medias, like movies, podcasts, viral marketing. I love seeing movies that are fiction stories, or any kind of story that take advantage of all of those pieces in not just one. I was really excited about the Dark Tower movies being a movie and a TV show that it was not a movie of the story and a TV show, that they were interwoven with each other but standalone. And I mean, that's probably not happening now,
right?
But I was really excited about it.
Interactive media really, really excites me. In a random, not total off topic, it's a lot more of a generalized, I think. I like happiness in my media. There's so much darkness and stuff in our world, and sometimes in media right now too, so I like ending on a high note is really important to me right now, and putting more hope out into the world. I know that that's not a new or unique thing, but it's what we need, I think.
Kind of related, and I know we've talked about that we do this, but I really love soft apocalypse. The idea that the world's ending, but that's not, that you might instead have
maybe that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, and maybe you'll have little community I don't know. I think there are some stories in there, or kind of the more optimistic version of that is solar punk. And I just kind of would like to see that explored a little bit more. And less redos of things that were already recently done. I like remake. Well, we're gonna get into that.
Do we want to move on to the next question?
Yeah.
It kind of leads into it.
Thank you, Amanda. We love you.
We love you. This is our next question that we have. What other media would you like to explore telling stories in? I know that we've already talked a lot about it, but I want to get into making games somehow.
Yes,
I don't really know how I want to break into that, but I love interactive storytelling. I really want to explore that somehow. I need to learn more about coding or something.
I
don't know what I need to
more
learn to get there.
interactive comics.
Yeah.
And, find ways to make it more a free-form game sort of thing, and have several different stories inside of one universe that you can kind of just go and poke around inside and see these different aspects of this one place.
There was a game in the Mopop, I don't know if you guys saw when we were there, but it was literally you just we're sitting down and like figuring out this mystery by looking at this fake like person's like social media accounts.
Yeah.
Not
I
quite
love
like
that,
but
kind of
that kind of branch of
and also maybe even the idea of doing
augmented reality,
Yeah,
like kind of things.
Doing it physically even too. Like I would love to do some kind of like mystery box.
Oh my god, yeah! Like I want that taco.
Dating sim. I know I want the taco one so bad. A dating sim would be awesome. I really love. I didn't know this until we got the copies from Sherry because I got into it late. But like, I guess Homestuck started that people would vote on what would happen next. And like, I think some kind of aspect of that, probably for a short story, but like where people get to decide what happens next, I would love to do that too. Like, limited choices so that we're still making something we cared about, but that people got to vote on where it went. I don't know, I just love the interactivity that technology gives us now.
I also
with
weirdly
having that technology, why not use it?
would love to make a pop-up book, like a mystery pop-up book, where you have to like pull the different tabs and look at the different
that would
things.
be cool, like a little
I
investigation.
think that would be
kind of thing.
really, really neat and fun to do and have.
And then, of course, we want to do more podcasts. We want to get a podcast out. We're talking about doing one where we read through all plan stuff, one where we read through Homestuck. I also want to do more art books, like, like a Sailor Moon fan book, a Steven Universe fan book. I don't know where we go with that yet, but like that kind of idea of like, here's a book for one fandom that we explore, kind of like the Yuri on Ice one we did, but less like, oh shit, we have a con in a month, let's throw it together. Like actually planned out
And zines, we've been talking about wanting to do some zines
kind of the
with
same.
us.
Like I want to kind of squish those, but yeah, definitely.
I think that's pretty good. I'm using a selfie stick, so I'm sorry if this is weird.
Wiggle.
So, what are some of your favorite story tropes or key things that will likely grab your attention and encourage you to seek out a story?
Soft apocalypse. Magical girls.
I'm a sucker for time travel, clones. It's hard to not get my attention with time travel or clones.
Apparently,
Alternate universes, yeah.
Apparently, I'm really into cosmic horror.
I didn't realize that either until recently. One of the, again at the Mopop, sorry, we just went to Seattle. And went to the Mopop, and one of the questions of like, you would be into this, it's like, you'd be into H.P. Lovecraft. I'm like, I'm learning this about myself apparently.
Mine gave me purr, and I was like, I already read those. Crap, what was I gonna say? It was right before what you said about cosmic horror. Dang it. Oh, alternate universes. I love seeing like, here's this version of something, now here's another version, and like universally, like in Steven Universe, I love seeing different versions of the same gems. In fandoms, I love seeing like, obviously we love Tsubasa and Fringe, and what else is alternate universe versions? X-Men. We've been listening to a lot of an X-Men podcast, but yeah, I really love seeing alternate takes on things.
Adventure Zone.
Yes. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Lots of things.
Everything. Yeah. Space is
Final
The
Frontier.
the best frontier. Sci-fi, fantasy,
Kaiju.
horror nerds. Here we are.
I guess
Big
I kaiju
monsters,
already.
yeah.
But I really care about kaiju.
What tropes are you tired of seeing over could do without?
The Purge. I am done with The Purge. I am done with home invasion horror. I am a huge horror fan, and we have enough of that in real life.
Right?
Do you not have enough fears of like somebody breaking into your house as it is? Like, do you need to have it simulated? And
That's such a big thing. Like we're like so afraid of. Be afraid of the protectors. That doesn't happen really that fucking often.
And it was cool. The Purge was cool the first time.
But we're at
And
like what?
there's
12? I don't
so
know.
many. They do it in everything now. It is just a running gag, and I am done with it.
Yeah. Oh man, what am I done with? There's so many things, and now I can't think of anything. The Dunzo. Like I said, I'm really done with, like sad coming out stories and sad stories about being queer. And
Yeah, we don't need to.
At the same time, like, there's that aspect of it, but I just don't want it to be about that.
Every story
It's
doesn't
not that
need
they're
that.
not valid stories, and that they're not stories that needed to be told.
But how hopeless is that? Like, when you see every story like that that's supposed to be about you, and it's like this heartbreaking coming out story. It's like, it's relatable to some people, but not very hopeful to everybody to be like, oh, maybe it could not be shitty to all of us.
And like, I totally get that it was a very important step to have, that we had to come out in media, like in real life. But I'm also like, okay, more now. Like, we're out. Let's move forward. Let's see.
I know that I have about 100 things that I can list off right now, but I can't think of.
Well, I said I'm done with reboots of things that were recently rebooted. I actually really love, like I said, I like alternating versions of
Bring
things.
me something new. Awesome.
Yeah, I love
But
seeing.
I don't. If I've already seen that shit, I've already seen it.
I love you, Tom Holland. Can you be the last Spider-Man for the next 10 years?
And like, I don't mind. I love seeing different versions of things, but like, and I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my god, I hate that Hollywood doesn't have any fresh ideas. Like we said, nothing's fresh. I just, if it only got remade, or if there's still a good version of it, I'm thinking specifically right now about the Lord of the Rings TV show. Like, give it a little bit longer. Like, give us 5-10 years till there's a new technology so you can tell that story in a new, better way. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's worth putting the effort into retelling that same story when there's many others still waiting.
Go look at Netflix. It's there.
Yeah,
Already
like,
watch it. It's fine.
and there's 9 hours of it. You got a TV show even. Just split it up yourself. Just choose spots to stop in there. It's a TV show. Especially if you do the extended cuts. Then that's like a whole season of a TV show.
I mean, longer. Like, you can watch an entire season of Adventure Time in the time you can watch one Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now.
Yeah. Well, and I think that is now our final question this time around.
We just passed this like a creepy water park that's broken down.
Oh, no.
Holy shit. Okay,
It's just like a bunch of dead tubes.
Apparently there used to be a water park in the middle of Montana that does not exist anymore. Anyway, so if you're one of our Patreons, make sure to get us some questions for next month. I think the post is going to go up in like tomorrow asking for questions. So make sure to get us some questions, and